Hey guys, it's Andrew from 510 Books, and it is Tuesday, May 24th, 2022. Making this video at home, and this video is about Whatnot. I have not done a live stream yet, but I just went through the process and got my ability to sell turned on, my ability to do a live stream and do sales on there just yesterday. So Monday, I did their, well, anyway, before I get into that. So this video is basically about my experience pre, uh, pre-launch, I guess, or before I do my very first live stream. So again, I haven't done one yet. If you're not familiar with my channel or me or anything like that, I've been reselling on, I started on Amazon with books and spread out into lots of different media on eBay, and have my own local store that is open weekly in Southern California, where I sell books, CDs, records, DVDs, Blu-rays, video games, audiobooks, cassette tapes, VHS tapes, etc., even comic books now. And yeah, so that's who I am. So Whatnot is, if you don't know what that is, which I understand if you don't, it's relatively new. It's basically a live streaming auction site and app. So you get an account as a buyer and you can watch live streams. So it's the same as if someone's live streaming on TikTok or on Facebook or on Instagram or wherever, and or YouTube, except they are selling products in different categories. So they have all kinds of categories. I can't possibly mention all of them, but the ones that I focus on, they have a book category, which is very small. They have offshoots of books. Well, they have like comic book, graphic novels, manga, that kind of thing as well. And of course, they have music, which breaks down into CDs and cassettes in one category and vinyl records in another. And then they have movies, which can be, you can do DVDs, you can do Blu-rays, you can do 4K, you can do VHS tapes. Any of those will fly. I haven't seen anyone do laser discs, but you never know. So that's where I'm going to be focusing. CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS tapes to start out. Books I want to try with kids' books and see how that goes, but those are all in the future. So again, it's Tuesday. I'm going to post this video today so that it gets out there in my YouTube channel, where I know it's been a little quiet lately, but I wanted to share something that I've been working on lately, which is this. Everything else for the old viewers, for the current, or the people that have been watching my channel for a while, when I was doing daily vlogs about a month or so ago, everything's the same. I mean, there's always slight changes, but still have my sale going every week, my store still listing on Amazon and eBay and all of that good stuff. And that's not what this video is about, but just a heads up, or just a a little tiny update. So in terms of Whatnot, that's basically what it is. You can sell all kinds of different stuff. I am in what's called emerging categories, which means this kind of stuff I sell, there's not a ton of people doing it, and they are trying to grow that out. So from what I understand, Whatnot has really just been around a couple of months, or people have really been selling on there for a few months, going back to about March. And so here we are in May, so it's only been a couple of months. So imagine starting in month 2 of eBay or Amazon, or Etsy or whatever. And I'm not saying Whatnot will become any of those three, but you never know. It could. As of now, looks like they're trying to become the premier, well-known live streaming auction site. So I've seen other YouTubers talk about it, and I checked it out the last month or so. Been watching different streams in different categories, especially in the ones that I'm going to be doing them. And yeah, so I've seen a lot of different ways that people run the shows. So basically, my experience before, up to this point, up to today, or when I went live, has been pretty positive. Or not went live, but when I had the opportunity to now go live, I have to schedule one in the next 2 weeks, which I plan on doing this week. But anyway, so my experience has been positive. They've been professional. I will say the biggest positive has been that they have a very what do you want to call it, serious application process or higher barriers to entry to be a seller. A buyer, pretty easy to be a buyer, but to be a seller, that it appears that as of now, they don't want to let just anybody in. They really just want to let people that have experience selling, either, through eBay, Amazon, of course, in their own stores, or even, through Instagram or social media or YouTube or whatever, or Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, that kind of stuff. They want people that have experience in the categories that they want to sell in, not just someone that has a couple of things laying around the house that they're trying to sell off. So they ask a lot of questions about how long you've been selling, what's the name of your eBay account, or that kind of stuff. How much do you sell on a monthly basis or quarterly basis? So they ask all those questions and a lot of other questions, and they also require, so they have that application process, and they either approve you or don't approve you, and then you have to go through a training, which is pretty brief, about 45 minutes, which I did on Friday, which is a live training on Google Meets or something like that, or meetings. Sorry, maybe it's Google Meetings. I wasn't familiar with it, but it's just like Zoom basically. And the woman went through, the lady from the company went through the whole process and how it works. And of course, it's all new to me, so I'm still learning, and I haven't done one yet. And you don't really know how things work until you actually do them. So I'll make another video, or maybe mini videos about that afterwards, after I actually do my first stream, which I plan on it being this Friday, ideally. So it's really good that the process was a little more strict, higher barriers to entry. It doesn't seem like they want just anybody in there. So I think that's a good thing for sellers and for buyers. I've been reselling for almost 8 years now, so I do have a lot of experience reselling books and media, and I've really branched out into a lot of different areas. So last week or so, I've been putting together items that I'm going to put in my first shows. So far I have a bunch of CDs I've put together, and then I have some Blu-rays for a different show, and I have DVDs that I'll do in a different show. And then I even have 2 boxes of sealed DVDs, which I plan on doing as well. And then, of course, like I talked about, I've got a bunch of kids books, specifically chapter books. So that will be something that I might try out as well, because the book category seems to be really wide open. There's hardly anybody in there that have future streams planned out, like 6 or 7. So that's basically what it is, that you plan a stream, which is what I'm going to be doing. The date, the time, you name it. You can put an actual kind of trailer, which could be, they recommend doing a little mini movie, 20-30 second thing to show people what's going to be in the show and try to get people excited. And then what do you call it? And then you post up, so you can put up all the individual items that you're going to sell, so people can see photos of them and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try that out and see how it goes, because I noticed that a lot of the people that run streams don't actually put the photos up. They just start listing, they just start putting stuff up there. So we'll see. I'll test it out. But anyway, there's a whole bunch of stuff in terms of the technical stuff and the logistics that I still have to learn. But the shipping they deal with, or in terms of once I sell some things, then I have to ship them, but I do it through their interface, Priority Mail, that whole thing. So they take, let's see, I learned that they take an 8% commission, and then 2.9%, I don't know what that was about, plus 30%, 30 cents for each item shipped. So it's basically like 11% plus 30 cents per item, which is not bad. Oops, I cut off the video. So I'll just wrap this up. So far it's been positive. I hope it continues to be. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing for me or not. It's live. So I will say, if you're not comfortable doing live things, then maybe it's not for you. However, the good thing is a lot of people don't show their faces. When I log in or go into a stream, a lot of people are just just have the camera showing the item that they're selling, and they just put the item out and talk over the video, over the stream. And others, a smaller minority, will show their faces. So it kind of just seems like some people are comfortable with it, some people are not, or most people are not. I don't know what it's like to run it, so I don't know about all the logistics about dealing with a computer and having the next item come up and all that kind of stuff, and how difficult or easy that is to do. But I plan on showing my face for at least, hopefully all of it, but for most of it. And I'm sure the first couple streams will be a challenge, then I'll get used to it and get more comfortable. But I'm hoping that this becomes part of my business. But this is the kind of thing that, it takes an hour, 2 hours, depending on how long you're going to do the stream. And then, of course, there's the planning. So I've got to get everything ready, take pictures if I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if that makes a difference. Plan it all within the website. And then, of course, after after the stream is over, I've got to ship everything. So it's going to be many hours. It could be 4 hours. It depends. And of course, as I learn it and as I get faster, then that time will go down dramatically, just like anything else. And I really want to see if it's worth it to do higher end items, because I see a lot of people in different genres doing higher end items like comic books, like Pokemon cards, like all that kind of stuff that I know nothing about. I just tuned into one stream and there was like, the auction was for like $300 or something, and I don't understand what they're talking about because it's not my type of stuff that I resell. But that's kind of how they got popular, I believe. Whatnot is that kind of stuff, all those trading cards. So yeah, so the idea is that, if it works out, then I can continue to do it and maybe do 1 or 2 shows a week or more if I'm able to build up a following. Because I showed you my profile page. I have 0 followers because it's brand new. So it's going to take time, build up some followers and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully you can join me for the stream. I'm going to see if I'm going to be able to do this, but I was thinking about doing a live stream through YouTube while I do a show. So I'll do the show on my laptop with that with that camera, and then through my phone do a live stream on YouTube. It's an idea. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off. If I can't, oh well. But definitely tune in. I'm planning on doing one Friday. So my store's open from 8 to 4. And I was thinking to do it either like 3:30 to 4:30 or 4 to 5, something like that. Because usually at the end of the day it gets slow. However, I am of course risking that somebody will come in the last little bit, and I'll be in the middle of a stream, and that won't be very good. So we'll see how that goes and how the whole structure goes. But hopefully you can join me for that. And it's 510 Books Media. So 510 Books Media. That's my username on Whatnot. So definitely follow me if you're on Whatnot, whether you're a seller or a buyer. I really appreciate it. And tune in for that. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this helps you out. And I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Take care.